Hey everyone, welcome to The Explainer. So today we're diving straight into that classic smartphone rivalry. You know the one, but we're looking at it strictly through the lens of hardcore mobile gaming. We're actually analyzing this really cool hand-drawn storyboard today. It literally maps out exactly how iOS and Android devices stack up in the gaming arena. From the raw silicon chips down to the physical cooling fans, it's all laid out right here in this fantastic visual guide. And right out of the gate, the source material hits us with the ultimate question: who actually takes home the mobile gaming crown? Well, to figure that out, we've got to look at the hardware heavyweights explicitly called out here. In one corner, representing Apple, we've got the A18 Pro chip. And squaring up on the right side, the champions of the Android ecosystem, the Snapdragon 8 Elite and the MediaTek 9400. Okay, let's jump right into round one, raw power and benchmarks. Now, what's really fascinating here is the objective split in benchmark dominance. Apple's A series, it takes a definitive win for single-core CPU performance, which, is absolutely crucial for system speed and keeping those heavy background tasks running smooth. But then Android Snapdragon swoops in and claims the victory in raw GPU compute. So it's basically a classic split decision: snappy processor speed on one side versus raw, polygon-pushing graphical muscle on the other. Moving right along to round two, beating the heat. Because look, as any gamer knows, raw power is totally useless if your phone turns into a hot potato, right? The critical point the storyboard makes is that iOS relies entirely on passive cooling. So when that chip inevitably heats up under a heavy load, it thermal throttles, and suddenly your frame rates can plummet to a sluggish, stuttery 30 FPS. But dedicated Android gaming phones, they actually use active fan cooling. They actively vent that heat, which lets them maintain a rock-solid, buttery smooth 60 FPS. It's a real game changer. Which brings us to round three, curation versus total freedom. Moving past the thermal hardware, the storyboard highlights two radically different software philosophies. iOS gives you this curated, highly secure, plug-and-play experience. You download a massive game, and boom, it just works. Easy and stable. Android, on the flip side, champions total freedom. It's built for the tinkerer. You can run retro emulators, sideload custom APKs, and literally tweak the whole setup to your exact liking. So it's effortless stability versus ultimate control. All right, let's get down to the final verdict. Which one should you actually choose? Here's the practical buyer's guide based on the source. If you want a sleek, effortless device for playing AAA console ports without any hassle, actually, scratch